there's a bit of a cheat code that I'm not sure everybody's aware of with regards to the template contest. So we thought it'd be fun today to kind of talk about what that is and also show how to submit your templates for the contest and get them in there. And we say this is cheat code. It isn't actually cheating. It's really maybe more of a shortcut or, I don't know, a speed run or something like that. Basically, the idea is we have this new repository called Foundry that is a place where we're storing community contributions in terms of templates and code samples and things. And this contest is to make it easier for you to contribute to that so we can start to get those great things out there. So very, very simply, what this means is if you have been using AppSmith or either for some amount of time or for hopefully longer, you've probably got some apps sitting around already that you built before, that you were playing with, that you were doing. So instead of building a completely new app to submit, which you can do, and that's fine, you may have something already that you could use, that you could modify, that you want to take part. So we want to show what that looks like. So Vihar, buddy, do you happen to have an app somewhere that you got laying around that could be used?
Yes, of course. So I've been working on this very cool app that actually analyzes all the Olympics data. So this app I've actually built on top of Postgres. It would probably take me like a week to build it on React or Angular. With AppSmith, I just took a couple of hours to get this dashboard on, and I'm super excited to put it on Foundry. But you'll have to walk me through it.
Well, the good news, buddy, is it's super simple. But let's get started. So first thing, let's go ahead and go to the Foundry repo. So that's github.com/appsmith.org/Foundry.
All right. So Ron, I'm also sharing my screen. Can you see that?
Yeah, perfect. So you're on the Foundry app now. Go to the Issues tab, and the way that we're contributing today is through adding issues. And you can see we've got some submissions already. Go ahead and click on New Issue, and there'll be a template there that we can use. There we go, template submission, a template submission template that we can use to get these in. So basically, all we need are a couple of things. The title of the app, we need some type of description, and then any information, like you said, that was Postgres, as Olympic data, anything that kind of tells you a little bit more information. It doesn't have to be super detailed. And then the only other things we need are a link to the app. It should ideally be public so that other people can check it out. A screenshot so they know what it looks like. And then a JSON export of the app. And for folks who may not know, that last part might sound a little scary, but Vihar, I think you can show everybody that it is actually probably the easiest part of all of this is to actually get the app out. So I think you've got what you need. Do you want to show us how this could work?
Yes, I'll actually walk you through my app. So this is a simple app that I've built on top of Postgres. So now I'll be moving this onto the Foundry repository. All right. So first things first, let's fill up the details on issue. So I'm just gonna copy my, app name. I'll do edit name, copy, and then put it on the title here. Okay, Olympics dashboard built on top of Postgres. Okay, so I'll also add some description here just to make things easier for the community. This app, let's see, analyze Olympics data. Okay.
Grammarly is always a nice, helpful tool. I use that myself.
Okay, and try it out. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the integrations and features we can come back and edit later. So don't slow yourself down. Just keep doing the fun stuff.
All right. So I'll export the app now. So to do that, you can use the drop down right next to your name, and you have this cool button here in the menu called export application. So right after you click it, it'll download a JSON. So this JSON basically contains all the details of the app, including information around what widgets you are using and what data sources it's connected to. So this is the file that you'll also link to the GitHub issue, so that we can import the same JSON file and actually view the same app in the editor mode. So all right, so Ron, do you want me to put this file on the issue?
Yeah, that's great. That was really simple.
All right, so
don't think it could get much easier.
all right, so I'm just gonna drag and drop the JSON file. Okay, so it says we don't support file type. So let me actually zip my exported file. So I'm gonna bring this onto my desktop, and I'll say compress. I think this should create a zip file. Okay. All right. So
Nice and easy.
File, and I'm gonna go back. I think this should upload. Okay, I think no.
Yeah, I think when you put it over, it might not have.
All right, let me actually try the direct compression. So quick not this compress. Yeah, just compress. No more.
Oh, you were. I see. You were using.
Yeah, like an additional tool which is completely unnecessary. I got that, but yeah, you can just directly compress this to a zip file, and there you go. The file just got uploaded. Cool. So I'm gonna also add a bunch of screenshots. So it basically makes others, to look at how your app is like. So I'm just gonna take a screenshot here.
So while you're taking those screenshots, just for folks that are watching, one of the cool things about this is that we exported that JSON, and you can actually import JSON that's come from someplace else. So that's one of the ways that we're going to be able to make it easy for people to try this out. So actually, when we get this put into the Foundry repo, if you want to take this Olympics dashboard and test it out or play with it or extend it, totally possible to do that. The other interesting thing is that for those who may not know, there's also, we're not going to show it in this video, but we have plenty of other information about it. You can also set up connect your app to a Git repo. And what that will do is that will actually allow you to take that JSON and all of that metadata around the app and sync it to Git. And so all of your changes will go there, all the updates. You can go back in time, forth in time, and manage it all within Git, which is pretty handy. We actually are doing that with the Hacktoberfest app that we're using for the event too. So pretty simple, pretty nice to use.
All right, awesome. So I'm just gonna add one more pointer here. So while using the app link, make sure your app is public. So you can simply do that by clicking on the share button, and then just toggling this enable public. All right, that's all. And so if you are accessing this link, anybody should view it. So you just copy this public link of your app and then put it back on the issue.
So that's a good point too. If it's by making it a public app, it means that other people can take a look at it. They can check it out. That's what we do with our templates, official templates internally. But if you happen to have something that you want to share, but maybe there's some sensitive information or there's some things you want to change, you should probably go ahead and duplicate the app and make modifications to the duplicate, the copy, and make that one public. So you don't have to take an app that you currently have or that you're using or that might be internal that you don't want to share. Definitely, remove things sensitive, make sure it's good for public use, and then put it out there. But again, it's a click of a button to do that. So very easy.
All right, Ron, this is my template submission. If everything is good, I'm just gonna submit this.
Yeah. So let's see. We not counting any time, like if you wanted to copy it and make a different version that was simplified or that didn't have sensitive information, not in that amount of time wouldn't take very long. And not accounting for the time it took for us to kind of explain how to do this stuff. I think right now we're sitting at about 10 minutes, including my intro and all the other stuff that I've said. So what do you think, Vihar? You think somebody could probably add something in what, 3 or 4 minutes maybe? Like, could it be that fast?
Yeah, I think it should be done in like 3 or 4 minutes. That should be completely possible.
Awesome. Well, super quick, super easy. I could go through and add, I'm definitely going to go through and add a couple of mine that are floating around. I could do that here, but I honestly don't think we need to. It's so easy. It would just be boring to people to see it again. So I think we could probably just close this out early. If there are any questions, make sure to join us on Discord. We do have a Hacktoberfest channel. If you want to ask anything specific there, tell your friends. I honestly can't get any easier than this. That's not true. We could probably make it even easier. But this is super fast, super simple, great way to go. And Vihar, man, thanks for sharing and giving back. And now other people can take your cool stuff and go do cool stuff too.
Yes, my pleasure. Thanks, Ron.
Awesome. We'll catch you next time.
All right, see ya.